How you been? How you been? Let me know. So it's a serious test run. Let me see how it's looking here. Let me see if I'm live. It's not showing me live on the green app. I don't even want to say the name, but on the green app, it's not showing me live. Yeah, you're gonna have to not type it out because TT restricts the stream once like those names are appearing in the chat and stuff. So the green app is, I'll just tell you it once, right? But I'm not gonna say it again because of the restrictions, the shadow banning of the stream. All right. So the green app is kick. Okay. I'm not gonna say it again because they do tend to restrict the stream on TT. So let me know if you got it. I'm not seeing it live across here though. So I'm wondering what is wrong. Why isn't it showing? Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it live now across here. Lovely. So we live on this app. Okay, let me just mute here. All right. This is going to be interesting. What's up, Lewin? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. What's up? Split view makes it easier to multitask. What is split view? Right click on this and select new split view. How do we do this? Okay, so I got like 2 tabs open. This is crazy. To play good chess and be able to do all of this. What's up, sis? I'm on multiple platforms right now, sis. Yeah, they did it before. They did it before Dragon, and my viewership wasn't going up at all, you know? And I didn't believe it at first, but as soon as I started saying like purple app and those things and not the actual names in the chat, the viewership started running up, you know? So that's why I'm very cautious towards it now. So we'll have 0 viewers on the green app for sure, because I'm extremely new there. Yeah, man, sis, welcome, welcome. That's what's up. I'm extremely new on the green app. I have no followers. I don't know how long they do the shadow ban for, man. But I would not like to know again, right? Because it was like a lot of you weren't getting notifications and stuff. But that's also why it's important to, to follow me throughout the platforms. So that way, if on one platform we're banned or whatever, for whatever reason, at least you'll have me there, But how you been? How you doing, sis? Oh, you got notified on the purple app faster. Yeah, I feel you on that. So I'm just attempting multiple platform streaming, sis, so it's gonna be crazy to see all of the chats and respond to everybody, but don't hold me on it if y'all don't see me respond quickly. It's the first time that I'm trying it. But my name is the same on all platforms, right? Let me see how it looks on the YT. Let me see. Let's see what's going on across there. I didn't load it up, So let me see. So we're gonna play a game very soon. Alright. Let's see how it's looking on the YT. Alright, on the YT looks good. Everything is good here too. So we good to go. So we could play. Nah, Trinidad Wi-Fi is garbage, bro. Yeah, Trinidad Wi-Fi is garbage.
Oh, pirates.
What we got? We got a follower. What's up, James? Thanks to the follow, man. Come on. Old pirates. You have a survey for me to do. Okay. Interesting, sis. Yeah. Sports development. Are you doing a new studies or something, sis? But all right. Everything looks good. Everything looks active. Let's play some chess. All right. What's up, Clinton? Teach you how to play chess. Same name. Perky. It's the same name as here. All right. Same name on everything. I did that so that everything is very easy for you all. So you can definitely hit the subscription across there. What's up, Aurora? How you doing, good? All right. So let's get cracking. Let's play some chess. Because that's what I do. Yo, Earth, you still there? What you been up to, Aurora? Oops, I had meant to play c4. So we want to attack the center, right? But of course, he's going to stop any e4 pawn push. So what I'll do is g3 to support my knight attacking the bishop potentially there because I really want to play e4. All right, if I play here, we're probably going to see the bishop there. So what I'll do is castle first. If he plays e6, then it's easier to play e4. I could play rook e1. Right, so you see the bishop comes there to try to stop e4 pawn push. So we're going to attack the bishop again. And now it's kind of easier to play e4, except that in the final variation, my pawn will be hanging. Now we might see g5 and g4, but I don't think it's that good. What I'm going to do, honestly, is just put my king to the side. My opponent, okay, we're going to play here. He's going to bring the knight here with tempo. Oh, he did not. All right, well, let's take them. Okay, if we go here, we allow pawn push. I do not want to allow pawn push. I prefer to provoke this pawn. So, all right, this is a weakness. We do protect this square. My knight is preventing the bishop from helping this knight. The rook could come here. Just remember there's a weakness here. If the rook goes here immediately, then you lose the pawn. So, very interesting position. Honestly, I just want to attack this knight. And we should have some fun. This pawn is weak. Okay, my opponent is targeting this square and this square. I like this move, so I'm going to play it. Maybe f4 was also interesting. But if bishop f6, we don't worry about f5, right? You all right, Glenda? What's going on? What are you talking about? How are you doing, Aurora? Maybe knight here, but not that scary. This pawn you have to be careful of because I just weakened this diagonal, right? Maybe actually bishop here. But then I just take bishop takes. Interesting game here already. So let's see how it goes. Bishop here. Do we have bishop here? Bishop takes, rook takes, push pawn, pawn takes. Very crazy game. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Not too good. Bishop here, queen threat. Maybe I just take. Yeah, maybe I just take the knight. If queen takes, let's say I take the bishop. Oh boy, they've played the move. I'm good, Aurora. Nice to see you. Oh boy, they've played the move. This is crazy. Another idea is like this, but not too sure. This is crazy. They played the move. So if I take the bishop, right? What was the problem? Bishop takes. I take, knight takes. I take, rook takes. I take. Or maybe take the rook. This is just crazy. So much calculating. Okay. If we start here, pawn takes, there's bishop here. Such a crazy stuff here. If I play here, queen takes. Crazy stuff. We can't calculate everything in this position. So, honestly, I'm going to take here. Bishop should take, right? I do have knight d4 if queen b6 ideas. I'm considering here queen takes. It looked like the simplest version, honestly, because everything else just seems so complicated. If bishop takes, knight takes. Knight takes my queen. So takes, knight takes, rook takes, king takes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go that. I have here too, but I will play this because I have bishop f4 and I threaten this pawn. If I could develop my bishop, I get rook f1. I will retreat my knight if I get the opportunity to attack the queen. Rook will come here. Maybe something like this. So we protect the square. Go Pirates! No. This knight will come here. Such a crazy game. You don't have subscriptions, sis? Such a crazy game, I swear. What's up, V? How you doing? Such a crazy game. Can't castle because your knight will be hanging. But we always have this square we could target, just they might play f3 ideas. I might kick the bishop eventually. I do control this square from this bishop. Maybe e5. If I play here, push pawn takes, bishop here. Honestly, I do not like this bishop here because it's preventing me from castling. So attack the bishop, man. Here, pawn takes. Maybe we see pawn push at castle. My bishop helps control here. He needs okay, maybe he wants to push. I take, bishop takes, target the square, maybe pin, push. Let's pin. You don't have a subscription, sis? Knight. I was supposed to take the knight first. Now f3 is a problem. g6 is a problem. Queen can't come in. f3 will trap the bishop. Take care, he just plays f3. Yo, what's up, Akeem? Thanks for the heart me. I was supposed to take the knight, guys, so I made a blunder there, right? Unfortunately. This queen here. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this position because once queen comes in and I'm losing the bishop, queen here, game is over. Yeah, I was supposed to take the knight on f3 in my continuation, right? Thanks to the go popular in the heart, me Akeem. Not happy with those two losses. Thanks to the follow, by the way, Diamond. So in this continuation in Caro-Kann, it's usually like check. I mean, the bishop here kind of helps me put pressure on the queen. You continue development, right? Maybe you might get excited about pinning the knight with ideas of taking the pawn if you want to develop the bishop before this knight. This is good too, pressuring here. But I faded, okay. Don't know what that means, but we continue. Check is possible, but I just want to continue my development. A3 doesn't stop the check, by the way. And there's potential to put pressure on the queen. So maybe check, but he'll probably, I mean, if he moves the king, we could pressure the knight. So, kind of like the check. Let's play it. Let's go. Push pawn takes, knight takes. I think we're fine. Just opening the c file for my rook. If I take, knight takes, I take, knight takes. Okay. Honestly, we like to take that pawn. If I take, I expect pawn takes. I guess pawn takes shouldn't be too scary. Okay, let's take and castle. Ideas of rook here to come. If queen here, it's not that scary. Okay, he wants to trade the queens. Play here b4 and play here. Other than that, let's try it. This is not highly intimidating. Let's play like squares and put some pressure on this pawn. Maybe we see knight here, where it can come back into e4. So he's giving me this pawn. Do we want to take the pawn? b3 queen here. b4, we draw back the bishop. I don't know, I believe in taking the pawn. Oh, he has rook here. I'll have to draw back the bishop. Because if I play here, he plays rook and brings it across. So, alright, so. Yo, Akeem, what is he saying? I don't know, I like pins. I like pins. Let's continue with the pin. Knight ideas like this. Pressure the rook, pressure the pawn, pressure the queen. So like here, this pawn is under some serious attack. The knight could come in here, right? So, I mean, maybe the rook goes here actually. But, and this rook will be hanging. Let's get rid of the rook. By getting rid of the rook, we put some more pressure on this pawn. Our queen could potentially enter here, but I mean, they're going to play b3. So, put that knight, into a dominating square. My queen could get active on this pawn. Queen c8. Either that or queen c6, but I didn't feel like trading the queens. Still can't win this pawn takes. I don't want to play this and weaken my dark squares. Don't get this square yet. At least I could target this square somewhat. Let's go back and attack that. If push pawn, we go back here. So I get a pawn, right? So we're going to take it. Queen here, probably. I have a check in the back here. If queen takes, we check. Pick up the bishop. Alright. Queen check. Queen check. Queen check. No. Let's put some pressure on this pawn. Oh, Pirates! Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What say you? Come on. Let's do this. So I hope you all enjoy that game. Alright. We going in. Come on. So that's one win. Alright. That's one win for now. A lot more wins to come, but you got to start somewhere. All right, so let's get cracking. What's up, Jay? How you doing? What's up, Lewis? Thanks for the follow. Next game. We get a 2487 FM. Of course, we will develop towards the center. Let's try D5. Yeah, man, you know how we do. 25 for sure. That's what we're going for. Bishop here and back. If he plays B5, we'll have to trade the E pawn for the B pawn, right? So let me put the pawn here instead. What's up, Castello? How you doing? All right, my bishop has done its job there. Let's be careful here. Thanks for the heart, me. Black and gold. Black and old gold. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Knight here immediately. How strong is this move? We provoke this. What about this? Pawn push. Takes. Let's play for some pressure here. The bishop takes, we take and attack the knight, right? Want to play f4. Can I take? Attack the rook. Can't put the rook there. How you gonna put the rook there? Huh? How is he gonna put the rook in a square like that? Yeah, move back. I feel to draw back my bishop now. Yeah, draw back my bishop. Maybe g5 takes an f6. Yeah, let's move the knight. We've done our job. If I think I could beat Magnus upper bishop, yeah, probably. It's not going to be an easy game though. It depends on the position, right? Some pressure here. Maybe we see knight takes. No knight takes. Play here, queen takes, knight takes. Bishop takes. Rook here. Or do we just push the pawn? Might have to play rook c1 soon enough. Takes. Attack the rook. Knight takes. Okay. Attack the rook. Some pressure still on this pawn, right? Maybe we might push. Who knows? Weak point here though. Ooh, that makes sense. If I take, knight takes. Queen here. I like that sequence. I don't have a lot of time on my clock. Knight takes again. Knight here, knight check and takes. Not impressed by my sequence here. Alright, check the chat quickly. Okay. Nobody's saying anything in the chat, so they're fine for now. Check him. Check him, you know. Let's push pawn first, though. Protect my knight. Trying to get this square here. If I takes, he has to play king takes, right? Alright. Let's go! Let's go! What time? Y'all too quiet. Y'all too quiet. We in the 2500 club. Big up JR. Been following my stream 320 days ago on the TT. What's up, Mr. Brightside? Thanks for liking the live. If y'all haven't followed us yet, hit the follow button. What's up, Noel? How you doing? Gotta maintain that diagonal. Okay, no. Yeah, he plays queen here probably. I need a knight to target like these squares. Push, pawn takes, rook takes, takes, he's fine. Push, pawn takes, knight here, takes, he's still fine. Here, queen here, rook here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because he's bringing the queen in here, right? But I'll get knight here if he brings the queen in there. So let's put some pressure on the knight. Push pawn takes knight here, queen here. Push pawn takes, bishop takes, rook takes, pawn takes. If knight takes, rook takes. Okay, bishop takes, I take. I get to play this. He gets to push. Maybe here, queen here. Might be able to get the if I could get this diagonal. Yeah, he's not giving me the diagonal, eh? I'm gonna push and take this. He wants to push. Let's give the knight the square. Ooh, this. Alright, so he really wants the square for the knight. I suppose check and rook here. Where does the queen go? I don't know where the queen is going. I don't know where the queen is going. Bang, 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 bang. Let's go. Let's go. Where is the queen going? Huh? Where is she going? What is she doing here? Nice and easy. AGR? Nice and easy we do it. Come on. Damn. Do we take? Let's take. Here knight takes, bishop takes. If I play here, knight takes, pawn takes. I like this move. Maybe knight goes back. Thanks, Josh. Simple chess, fast. Can't get to target this pawn here. If he wants to win a pawn, he could take, bishop takes, but it's kind of risky for a pawn. I won't ever get to play this e5. He's trying to annoy me already. His pieces are developing too easily. I might have had to check him. Let me check him. Let's just see if he pushes the pawn. Oh, he moved the king? Okay. He really wants my pawn. Because he moved the king, I'm taking some more space on his king side. Alright? Pawn takes or rook takes. I kind of like rook takes. Bishop here. Push pawn. Bishop takes, we take. I put some pressure here, you know. Y'all are so quiet. Nice fun stuff. Takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. How about here? Rook here, rook back. Crazy. Ooh. After rook c8, pawn takes, bishop c7 is threatened. If here rook c8, rook c1, rook c8 is threatened. If I take, bishop takes. I go back and he goes the rook move I could take though. So he might take on d5. I'm not sure about this, but at least we protect c7 and the pawn, and I want to develop my bishop. You know? I mean, this pawn is under attack when he moves the rook, so let's see how this goes. Pawn takes. Do we have bishop like here? I guess he'll take, and he attacks my light squares. Do I push pawn instead then? Bishop here. Go back. I have no time, but I have to be careful what I play next. I don't like taking the pawn. I find it opens up the position a little too much. You know? The pawn is helping me for my king to be much safer, you know. He's working on his king safety too. He's going to push his pawn. Probably should have attacked the... No, I couldn't attack because of this pawn, right? So, don't take soon. I have no time though, but... Back rank. Stuff like that. Alright, see how the pawn helps me? Some pressure here. Check, check, king goes to there. The check is a good check, but then what next, you know? That's the problem with the check. I think I might play here. Look here, queen here. Or maybe here. Oh, he's attacking this. Nice. Oh, I have rook check now. Oh my god. I missed rook check. He'd have had to play queen here in the final variation because of this pawn move. Little bastard got away. Little bastard got away. Yeah. That's a strong bishop if he had put it on the right square. What? What? Again? It was just a time battle. Nothing mattered at the end there, right? Promote free chess coaching in the chat. Why would you want to do such a thing? The chat is specific to TriniCupid followers. Alright, stuff like that. Why would you... What are you asking me, Arman? I don't understand. We don't know you from anywhere, Arman. At least we should know who you are. At least you should be on the stream for a while. When you visit a stream, Arman, it's a community. Alright, so you're visiting someone's community. So what you gotta do is familiarize yourself with the community. See if you like the community, see if the community likes you. And then you think about promotions. All right.
Go Pirates.
I already gave you an answer. Arman. All right. That's how you That's how you grow. Anything else, I can't really help you with, man. Should I just attack this knight? Because he's going for my free pawn, you know. The other option was queen d7 to pressure this pawn, you know. I don't like pins, you know. You see why I don't like pins? You see what's going on now? When I take, knight takes. Still a threat here. So now I'm going to play crazy chess. Let's check him. And drop here. Knight here, we go here. And crazy chess has begun. Little double attack. You love the stream? So why are you now following if you love the stream? Crazy chess has begun. I get this pawn, but he gets this pawn. But I get this pawn, but he gets this check. I kind of like this pawn, you know. But we just play here. Take that pawn, boy, and take this pawn. Take this pawn. Play rook here. After knight takes. Let's go. Let's get crazy. Let's go crazy. Knight here. Bishop here. Queen here. Oh, knight there. Wow. Need some more pawns, yes? Push pawn. Queen here. Queen there. Rook here. Have bishop c7. Idea is to snap off the knight. Snap off that knight might be nice. I don't like that knight. My bishop is strong though, it controls his rook a bit, you know, but I might snap off that knight. I don't like that knight at all. I don't snap off that knight. Some pressure on this bishop too from my rook. I just don't like that knight. I have to snap it off. Snap it off. Snap off the bishop too. Ooh. 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 Snap off the bishop, rook check back. Rook check again. I don't know, man. Let's protect that square for now. At least we free over that square bishop, right? We attack the pawn, but this check is too devious. If I take, oh, I can't take. Little bastard. Okay, let me develop some more pieces. Safeguard my king. Put some pieces around my king. All right. Do we see knight here with the idea of queen takes? If queen takes. Oh, shoot. I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one. Forgot about that one. Oh well. You can't hold everything. Here. Bro, give me a break. What the frick? I gotta give you this pawn. That's a valuable pawn to me though. I don't feel to give you that pawn. We're both in time trouble. Right here now. Damn, it's only 2 knights I have to play against that queen with. Oh, shoot. Oh, queen takes. $13 to $15. Ah, shoot. under my bloody knight, man. Oh boy. We take the win. We will take the win. I don't care. Yeah, taking the win. Next game. Let's go! Come on!
Old Pirates.
What's up to it? Thanks for the follow. I mean, I didn't choose the crazy chess. Well, that's a change. Usually every time somebody's on my stream, I'm losing on time. That's right, Josh. Thanks for the follow again, too. Takes rook here. I got a pawn. I'm retreating. Wow. I holding that pawn with all my heart and soul. I ain't letting go of that pawn. A little influence on the light squares too. Who knows? Might eventually sack. Push. Pawn takes, knight takes, push pawn. Knight here. Push pawn. If I take his knight gets this square. How about push? Thinking he might have bishop takes. Like after pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, knight takes. No, I play queen takes and I protect my knight, so I'm fine.
Old Pirates.
He dropped back because of the discovered attack on the bishop there. I think maybe pawn push was a little more accurate. Knight takes, pawn takes. To target this square later on. I do not like that knight, honestly. So, here knight goes back. About bishop here. Bishop here, here. I don't want to give him. Queen is getting this beautiful square. Oh, he wants to trade the light square bishop? I'll take. He wants to bring his queen here and push the pawn, right? Time to kick this knight? Not yet. Play here, queen here, play here. Push pawn, I take. Oh, yes, queen here, queen here. Thanks for the follow. Oh, look at you.
Old Pirates.
Look at you. Okay. Let me see what you want to do with that rook. Sack the rook. Go with a bang. B4. Because the queen takes. Takes rook, queen takes play here. You gotta convince me whatever you're doing makes sense. You're gonna play queen h3. I think I have like takes rook, takes check. What about this? Don't have this yet because of the stupid check. Knight threatens here. Play here, queen check. Do I have this? Queen check, this. Knight check, this. Knight check. He gets a draw. I'll take the draw. I don't have enough time anyway. What's up, Abba? Weather is well. Might see pawn push honestly because I'm playing down a rook, you know. Playing down a rook. Play here immediately. Playing down a rook. Let's see if I could activate the rook. I mean, the pawn is pushing faster. Play here, pawn takes. Oh, the knight is protected now. Play down a next rook. Oh, knight check and queen takes. Yeah, I'm lost. I couldn't figure out how to get out of that little cobweb. Let's see. Oh, I should play queen g2. Makes sense. And if he takes, knight takes, pawn takes, king e2. Yeah, because I have enough pieces to do this variation. How you doing, Abba? Oh, the knight f5 immediately. But that was the idea though. Why didn't do that? That was the idea though. Knight f5 was the idea. That's why I played here. Strange. And here rook f1 was best. Alright. Where the rook has the freedom and this rook is more active. Yeah, okay. A lot of bad moves consecutively that allowed my opponent to win with that nonsense he played there. Alright. You're quiet, people. Say something, I'm giving up on you. 'Cause I followed my pride. Let's go. What's up, Frederick? Just learning, Abba. Alright. When last you went on the stream? Was it Ukas? I think it's Ukas. When last you went on the stream? The weather in Trinidad and Tobago is just rain and more rain, Sawyer. So this is a simple enough position. I won't put the knight here yet because I know he's trying to... Ooh, now I'll put the knight here. I don't know this move and what it's actually doing. Can I just pressure this knight here? I mean, his pieces coordination seems so weird, huh? Let's go a3. Let's deal with this knight a bit. Is he really going to play f6? That is crazy. Look at this. Pawn takes. This dude really going to play f6 or he wants to free his bishop too? Nice freeing of the bishop. I'll just continue my development for now. What do I call this opening? Takes, pawn takes. Nothing as yet. Knight is coming back here. How about push? Pawn takes, knight takes. This opening is, well, my opponent responded to Slav defense. I played a normal d4 opening. Let's open up here, man. Pawn takes. I take. Either that or takes. Knight here. I think you play queen takes. Rook takes. All interesting stuff. He could win the pawn. There goes a rook, guys. It's a whole rook. Not piece of a rook. Not 3/4 of a rook. It's a whole rook. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. My opponent is gifting me before Christmas. I got a whole rook. Let's go. Yo, Jay, where you at? Sawyer, where you at? We're getting free rooks from 2500s. Can y'all believe this? Free rooks from 2500s. This stuff. How's the Elo Gambit? I like pins, you know. Pins provoke weaknesses. Pins provoke weaknesses. Always remember that. So when you have pins, if it looks like a good pin, pin it. Don't hold back. Play here. Play here. I mean, pawn takes takes. You attack the bishop, bishop back. Knight comes in. Takes queen, takes push pawn, threatening it.
Old pirates.
What's up, Kisun? Long time no see. Takes and I could play here and take. Takes bishop, takes play here. Rook moves, take and play here. He's attacking these 2 points. If he doesn't want me to get this, okay. All right, let's go. What's up, Ewick? Thanks for the follow. But that's what we do, Kisun. Thanks for the hydrate. That's what we do, bro. Should I play here? Let's say knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. Bishop h7, king takes, queen takes, d7. I like this move. Unless he plays bishop takes, takes, knight takes. Anyway, I like this move, right? Go for it. Let's go for it. Oh, he has rook here. Anyway, this pawn will be under attack. Well, the bishop is stopping this rook move, but we could probably trade the rook with rook c8. We have a little queen check here too. Alright, first things first, he's not getting that pawn. Second thing, we want to pressure this pawn soon enough. We trade the rook just now. Alright, give me the rook. This king is in a little check position. Alright, we convert to our advantage. Nice and easy. When we take king takes check, king has to come up to e7, which is extremely dangerous. So, yeah, bring our rook here. Make sure we have a little back rank clearance, so our back rank is not too weak. I think this wins on the spot because we threatened to trade queens after king e7. I mean, king e7, maybe check or check. Yeah, game over, right? Because king e7, we have this check and take the bishop. All right? 12-0, what 12-0, Kisun? Oh, that's a good idea, Kisun, but I don't know how many games I won so far. I think I lost one out of how many? Yo, Dragon, where you going? We continue. Yeah, thanks, Jay. Alright, there's pressure on the e4 square, so that's why we played e5 and we continue our protection. Here and push so we get an idea, I guess. This should see e3. Maybe bishop. Okay, bishop here. Here, bishop takes, pawn takes, rook c1. Maybe he plays knight here. I got a free pin, so he could play queen here. I mean, I'll have rook b8 and get the pawn. He will be attacking these 2 points. I do have an active rook. Let's go to pin. See how he responds. Here or here. I don't really like knight here with tempo on my bishop. Unless my bishop could safely go here. So, alright. Should I just attack the pawn and then take? Or take? I think we should attack the pawn. Or knight here. Takes, queen takes. Knight takes. I don't really like queen takes though. He wants a push pawn in these variations. This is all very interesting, I must say. If I take, then he really targets my pawn. So let's target this instead. Protect my bishop. Sometimes the idea is like, okay, well, there goes the idea, but we must take. Right, we protect our pieces for now. Maybe he's targeting this square. I do have pawn push and pawn push. But knight, okay, the knight can't really go here too easily, but this pawn will be pinned. Right. Or do we just push? Okay. Let's go a6. Just so that the knight doesn't have this square, right? Let's draw back the bishop for now. Alright, there we go. I mean, I don't mind this trade, honestly. Because I can play towards this move if the queen's off the board. Here, push pawn. Bishop takes. Here. We get a trade. See if he plays in b3 here, right? What is interesting is like h4, h5 to weaken dark squares. Oh, yeah, there's knight here coming up. Push takes, queen takes, rook here. If I take and rook here immediately, how does he protect this? Let's play this first. He play pawn takes, no queen takes, okay. I get knight in here soon. b3, maybe. b3, rook here. This queen here. That's a pawn. Oh, shoot. I missed that one, guys. Oh, my gosh. Time trouble, you know. Time trouble. That's GG, yeah? It's very easy to suffocate my rook here. Queen here. Suffocation, guys. Suffocation. Queen check. Queen check. That blunder. That blunder sucks so bad, eh? What's up, Chakri? How you doing? That blunder sucks so bad. Ugh. Excuse me. Attack the bishop. I mean, bishop looks like a good piece to have. So knight takes. No d6. Yes, to stop this. Some pressure there. Yeah, rook c1 with ideas of knight here. Push. And this knight falls. Maybe attack the rook, honestly. Sack the king. Why you want me sack my king, Jenny? Why would you want me to do such a thing? Are you wishing the worst for me? Are you wishing the worst for me, Jenny? Let's go! Come on! What say you?
Oh, I like that move. I like that move. Bishop here, knight here.
You wishing the best? The best is to sack my king?
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I feel you.
I'm provoking b4. Just so his pawns are a little more advanced. With the pawns more advanced, it's easier to target weaknesses in the position. For example, now this pawn has to be protected by a piece. I know he wants this play.
Good game though for white. White is really maintaining some tension. Don't know if to put my queen here. I mean, this knight is so powerful. My poor rook. No. Damn, they're gonna push the pawn again. Jeez. Frick. Crazy position. Jeez. Okay, move this pawn.
Where you watching the stream from, Jenny?
Oh my god, these knights are so annoying.
Damn, this guy's aggressive. But he didn't know about TriniCupid. This guy's aggressive, but he didn't know about TriniCupid, eh? Come, let me pluck you. Come, let me pluck you. Come, let me pluck you. Oh, you're in El Salvador? Okay. So you speak. Yo, this guy is trying to background checkmate me. What the frick? This is such a super move. That is such a super move. Takes, rook takes. How about takes and check? No, bishop is protecting the rook. Wow. Okay, takes. All right. We win it. We got this. So are you bilingual, Jenny? We got this. Come on. Give me my pawn. G. Where you at, G? Oops, you are rematch. Sorry. I was clicking new game, so it canceled the rematch. Nice game. Damn, you don't want the rematch again. All right. Big up you with your bilingual self. I need to practice my Spanish more. Necesito aprender español. Pero me gusta español. La idioma is el or la. I think it's la. La idioma is I want to say it's fun. How do you say Spanish is fun? Spanish is fun learning. He'll play here. If I play here, does he push? Let's play c5. Because we control the square. Il idioma. Okay. Push pawn takes, rook takes. Bishop here, knight here. How we want to continue? Divertido. Okay. I guess I gotta protect my pawn, right? How many languages you speak? Spanish and English, or you have other languages too? Here, bishop takes, knight takes. E5. I don't know. E5 looks necessary. Now I got a girlfriend already. What's up with the Venny stuff? Don't be weird. I all think once you're communicating with a woman, they gotta turn to your girlfriend. Jeez, come on. Y'all like headache? Y'all like headache? Oh boy. Should we challenge the bishop? And let's say bishop takes. I mean, the knight. Okay, if the knight comes there, we can take it, right? I like the idea of how much pressure this knight and bishop combination was putting here, but this pawn is so weak sometimes. I could at least target this square. See if he takes with this knight. I don't know which pawn I'm taking with yet, though. Maybe we take with this pawn and play for e4 ideas, right? Have you traveled anywhere, Jenny? Bishop takes. Bishop takes. Push and push. Because we'll be attacking the rook, right? And we'll be attacking the c2 pawn. So. Oh, nice move. Should I attack the rook like that? Excuse me. Not sure, but still looks fun, man. I'll check and take. I think I'll put a rook here. Instead of just taking the pawn, because we have check and take. Yo, Tylee, where you watching the stream from? You're too quiet for such good chess. Oh, he's protecting the square. Takes, rook takes, and he insists rook takes. Yeah, this camera be moving everywhere I be moving, man. Can't get to target this bloody thing. Maybe we should check him first. Yeah, let's check him. Let's chase that king to the corner, right? One, two. Chase that rook away. Bring my rook here. Where's the rook going, guys? Anybody knows where the rook is going? Are you from Trini? Nice, man. That's what's up. Oh, that's a nice way to win a free rook. Come on. That's a nice way to win a free rook. Turns out this check was very powerful. Alright, we got a whole rook for that check. Dang! Come on! The tactics. Watching ways and watching the stream. Bam, 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 bam. Let's go! Ha! Yo, Jay. Where Jay are going? Trinidad, I'm just a normal FM, bro. I'm a simple FM, Josh. Yeah, go on, boy. Yo, Kisun, where you going? Everybody hiding. Everybody just hiding. Josh, where you watching the stream from? Now, I'm waiting to see where this bishop goes because sometimes you get queen b3 if the bishop moves too fast. Sometimes the bishop might be delaying because he wants to pin also. Alright? Only Spanish and English. Yeah, no problem. If I take, then it's a little more challenging for this square. But he does get his rook there, so I'll play this boring move. Don't really like it, but we play it. Oh, you recently moved to El Salvador? What inspired that? Should we take? It's a weak pawn, but it's hard to target. I guess g5 might be coming. Yes, bishop here. f4, f3. If f3, bishop takes, knight here. I mean, he has knight takes too, so I don't really like this. Let's go f4. You still want me to sack the king? What's up, rejection? How you doing? Can we push? If knight takes. What's your rating right now, rejection? Let me put some pressure. Ooh, knight here. I take. Let's see if he goes for the bait. See if he goes for the bait. Yeah, he goes for the bait. Alright, I'm taking this. And then I'm taking this. He gets this pawn, but I don't know. It's a little scary. I get this too. Bishop takes, bishop takes. And if I take, bishop takes. If I take, bishop takes. What about this? Queen here. Check and take. I might get this sequence. If he plays queen here, I might get like here. Check, bishop takes. I take. Targeting this pawn here, right? You know I gotta win back my stuff. I thought I had this. Turns out I don't. Queen check. Not the best variation, honestly. Yeah, terrible. Poor bishop. He got me this one. Yeah, I needed to. Oh, this guy's 2649. That makes sense. 2632. Yeah, the 2600s they calculate much sharper. So if I realized that was his rating, I'd have been a little deeper with my calculation. This stuff. All right. Good stuff, man. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Me just protect my little pawn for now. Try to develop. Oh, knight here. This guy is scary. Knight here now. Takes, pawn takes. By castle. I think I should castle. Takes, knight takes, bishop takes, queen here. I don't know, but I'm castling. Let's have all the fun in the world. Let's have all the fun in the world. What you been up to, rejection? Play here, knight takes. Play here, moves queen. Oh, this is bad now. Takes. Yeah, this is a little scary. This is a little scary, I have to admit. I didn't see this move. This is very scary, guys. That last move I did not see. His pieces look so good. I don't know if this is good. As soon as this bishop develops, he wants to bring the rook on the h file. I don't know. Bishop takes, king takes, queen check. You'll protect me? What? What kind of spiritual chess you talking about there, Jenny? All right, rejection, enjoy, man. Nice to see you. Yeah. Okay, Jenny. You're gonna end up a pawn in the end, I guess. Thinking queen takes. I mean king takes, sorry. Because knight takes, he'll win this pawn. Queen takes, knight takes, rook here. Knight here. If I take, let's play knight takes, man. Put some pressure. Don't have here, but we have here. Your elo is -1. That doesn't sound too good. The chess anime. No salt. What chess anime? Alright, now I just gotta make sure we have equal time. Yeah. Let's go this first. What's up, Abby? How you doing? Definitely caught me with that move. Because after queen here, they play here. After here, they play here. Ah, that's a lot of rain. Oh my gosh. How long you been in El Salvador, Jenny? Yo, the Babazel, where's the vibe? Have you on work still? Hmm. One, two. If I go check, he goes king here. Knight here, he goes rook here. He gonna play king here. I mean queen here, yeah. Because after check, he wants to play queen here. Knight takes, he plays king up. Get through, boy. Have you be the system there? Takes king here. Check. King here. Check, king takes, check. King goes here. Check, king takes, play here. What's the idea? If king goes back here, he's safe. Feel like I'm missing something. If I go here and he takes, right? I go here. He goes king here. This guy is just getting away. F5 maybe this, but I think you play 92. Oh no, 92. So he has pawn push now. And here, pawn takes, king up. Me, I have to play active chess. So pawn takes, king up. Think we push pawn. King has this little escape square. One. Alright. I just felt like he's gonna blunder the rook. It just felt like that, you know? Just felt like that rook is gonna fall. Wow. I think you play this. Maybe here first. Bishop back. Queen here, rook d1. Queen here. Looks good. Oh, he has knight f3 coming. Your chess notation, very important. It's the language of chess, you know. You must know how to speak the language. I just want a castle. Just castle, get my king to safety. Play a normal game. Why you ask Luke? I wish we had this, right? Yo, Jolo, long time no see. How we doing? Congrats on your level 12 membership. How you been? Might eventually. Don't know which order though. Okay. Push pawn or push pawn. But just drop the bishop back. Push pawn up. 2600. Let's just go rook here for now. Help protect this pawn, right? I want to target this pawn, but gotta be careful on this e5. And I don't want to play like f6 really. Maybe I might move my queen eventually, target the pawn. a5 helps me to keep this pawn more on b3 than b4, but still not even sure about a5 because it's putting the pawn on a dark square and we are playing against a dark square bishop, you know. So he makes space for his king. Alright, so I finally get this move now. So I will take it. This move. Queen takes. I mean, I could take the pawn and then play here. Why shouldn't we? Queen here, bishop here. Let's take the pawn, man. You're gonna play queen takes though. Yeah. So attack this pawn. You're gonna move the bishop for potential to like be able to take the rook, you know. But a light square bishop is really strong in this kind of game. See, light square bishop could attack all these things. What's up, Lucky? Yo, Envy, thanks to the heart me. Jolo, thanks to the heart me. I know I said thanks before, but I'm saying it again because I appreciate your support. I ain't gonna grab that pawn, right? That looks scary. We have moves like this. Or this. Let's try this one, because maybe he wants to play like that. Rook here, maybe bishop here. I've been playing chess 22 years, man. I actually have 2 tournaments very soon. Right here. Alright, we got him. Let's go. Caro-Kann, nice. I like Caro-Kann. Caro-Kann is my favorite opening. force the rook here.
Oh.
Don't know how we do. Yeah, knight here. Takes, rook takes. Yeah, knight here. It's interesting. Once my bishop could retreat, I'm okay for now, but he has this. So here, knight here, queen takes. Since childhood, I don't know. I can't speak for all GMs. But the younger you begin, the better, you know. So you're gonna play queen takes probably. Oh, we have rook d1, queen here, bishop here. Queen here, bishop here, queen. He's trying to keep protecting this pawn, and maybe he has rook b8 ideas coming. So I'll just continue my development. Yeah, there's the rook b8 I told you all about. It's a little scary. Knight here, we go rook e1. Still rook e1, bishop takes. He has queen here, bishop back here. Queen takes, rook here. Let's go. I gotta be very swift with this position because the rook is influencing the whole second rank. Alright. Knight comes in here, okay. Strong. But okay, when I play here, I'm attacking the rook. So, you have enough compensation. Takes, attack queen. I have a bishop a3 variation. Where I attack the rook and free my rooks. Bishop d4 is interesting, but maybe knight f3 takes and bishop takes. Alright. So, yeah, that's what's up. Knight takes. I could take and bring back this here though. King takes, we have check. Takes. I mean, we could play here, you know. Knight check, king here, we still attack the knight. I don't know. Feel like this is a blunder. Because he has to play a rook takes. He thought I'm going to take the knight and then he's going to take my bishop. But why would we? Yeah, exactly. And this now. GG. Alright. Let's try c5. Usually they play bishop g5. Oh, no bishop g5. Okay. Let's pin then. I mean, we have d5. Usually if you could get to play d5 in these positions, it's a pretty good position. I have queen here. We drop back. There I take one, there I take again. I guess queen here. Yeah, thanks to the GG Envy. I mean, we could play here, you know, instead of taking the queen. Taking the queen is a nice, simple position, but I think this is more annoying to deal with. We take the queen, you know, it's a good position, but I mean, this is simple. Attack the bishop. Alright. So we got rid of the bishop here. I can't push because of this bishop. Okay. Pushing. Might even push the pawn all the way so I could target the b2 pawn. But I like how this pawn controls b4. Yeah, you're gonna push. I mean, a pin is a pin. Put some pressure there. Still, this bishop is a little annoying, right? We might want to move it from there. Thanks to the rose, Kinara. Times 1, times 2, 3 roses from Kinara. What the frick? See why I needed to move this bishop? Nice move. Nice move. Wow. So takes, knight takes, or queen takes. Huh. Alright. Nice move. But we gotta go. So knight takes. If I push and take, takes, I take and take. If I take, it's fine. Gotta be careful. Maybe bishop. If I push, I don't mind, but he gets this square. Where are you watching the stream from, Kinara? He might protect the pawn. Okay, he does not. Some pressure here. I just have to make a little back rank space. I could pressure this pawn later. My rook is very nice on the second rank, so. Could attack the bishop later too. If I push, knight takes. Play here, knight here, play here. If rook goes back. Oh, he has bishop here, come in. Can I play here? Or here? Yes, play rook here. Well, I'm attacking this pawn too, but he has king f2 ideas, right? Like after rook here, rook takes, knight takes. If I take, he plays king f2. Alright? And we don't have any knight check, so he's fine. Okay, this I get the pawn though. A very important pawn. And I attack this pawn, so now it's just to push and see if I can grab this pawn. Yeah, I kind of want to keep attacking this pawn, so I'll drop my bishop here instead. Could always come back here. Alright, g5 is the idea. We'll target this later, but for now, let's target this. Put my bishop to control there, bring my knight in. Ideas like this. For example, king here after this. Pawn takes, takes, he has to play bishop here. I still get the check and I have a pass pawn. Alright. Kind of scary. Let's control the knight. And we welcome g5 ideas. While still maintaining some pressure here. Yeah, I guess bishop here. So it makes sense. Now I'm starting to feel like I might want to trade the rooks. Alright, let's play with these. Bishop here. Ooh, bishop here. Okay, enough. Wow! Whatever, man. Next opponent. I was dominating in that game too, but time got me, so I'll find a new opponent. GG's, Budia, Mike Ladze. How you doing yourself? Oh, I have coaching. I have chess coaching a little later, y'all. Excuse me. 20 something. Like 24 or something. Either 24 or 26. I got CM before FM. How you doing, Gav? How you been, Gav? This pawn is very weak. Is he really gonna push? I guess. 6-6. We play for this square. See how he responds to this. Oh, knight takes. Fair enough. Let's put some pressure here. I could always play a4 to protect the knight, or queen b3 to come out of the attack. I mean, obviously, if he plays queen here, queen b3 wouldn't work. How much elo you lost, Gav? Some pressure on the pawn, but we don't plan to like go for the pawn right now, right? Because we'll have to give up our b2 pawn for it. And there's no way we want to give up our b2 pawn. So, I'm not going to play queen takes. I will play pawn takes and pressure the a7 pawn. Going for that square. Takes bishop, takes knight here, or knight here immediately. Queen takes. Knight takes check and bring back the knight here is better for me. Or we take bishop takes. I kind of like this move. Yeah, I like this move. Let's do that. This is interesting too, but yeah, it's queen here. What about this? Knight here is a double attack. Might see rook here. Wow, I like that move. Takes queen takes, he damages my pawn structure. Queen takes, queen check. I have a knight check, pawn takes, takes, queen takes, but he wins a pawn. I didn't see this move, no. It's a little annoying. Are we gonna push? I mean, it makes sense. If I push queen takes, don't push soon. Takes rook takes, queen takes. Still pressure here though. Don't double my rooks. Force him to push this pawn. Nice. Nice. This guy plays some good moves. Okay. I wish I had taken this first. Nice game. Nice end game. You lost 300 points? What the heck? What you been doing? You sure your mind is in the right place? That's a lot of points, man. Maybe I could have grabbed that. You gonna play queen here. I think I have an advantage after bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes. Maybe we see a c3. But you get the opportunity to grab that pawn. Most times you just take it, you know. So it's a very important pawn. These two pawns. Rook takes and drop back the bishop. Shouldn't be bad. I don't really like this move. We play bishop here. Could always play rook here if he tries to pin me. Not bishop here because of a3. Alright. Oh, he has rook check. And he back. Okay. Oh, he has b4. Wow. I'm getting some problems against my opponent. Thought it was a free pawn. Turns out, I still think it's a free pawn, but the position was not the easiest to play. How many games you played that day to lose 300 rating points, Gav? Yo, what's up, Nat FM? How you doing? Let's put the rook in line with the queen, right? I don't like pawn takes most times. This guy plays his opening so well, boy. Jeez. One mistake and problems. Yeah, 300 is crazy. Play here, bishop takes. Damn. Takes, queen takes. Play here, knight check. Takes, knight takes, bishop takes. After rook move, knight takes. I see queen here. Followed by queen takes g2. Okay, he's gonna play. Oh, no queen here. I can't play this. And then this. Or this. I think this is good. Because the queen gotta move back to the d5. So send the queen back to the d5. I guess takes, queen takes, and then takes. How many pieces does he have? Yeah, I gotta play here instead. Rook takes, rook takes. Rook check, rook back. Yeah, this is the move. Oh, he has rook c8. Anyway, I have bishop f3, bishop d1. Yeah, so we're fine. You gonna play queen here. But then I have knight takes a7. Yeah, that don't work. Knight takes a7. Let's go. Nice move. a6 is the threat. Here, a6 still. Bishop takes. Rook here. Anyway, I have 2 pieces for a rook, right? Yes, he has king here. Takes and push and rook. Oh, king defense. Nice move. Nice play. If I play the 8 of push pawn. Do this strong. Yeah, let's do this strong. Damn. No, I just reached 25. This guy played some good chess, man. The heck? Some really good chess. To survive that position so well and then even end up winning the 2 pawns. Yeah, 2850 level. Because I played at a 2750 level in this game, but my opponent played at 2850 level. Some seriously strong chess. Didn't like the bishop g5. Yeah, I know the opening play by me was not the best at all. Really great moves I played, you know. Yeah, right here wasn't too sure. Oh yeah, I like the bishop here instead for sure. So instead push pawn. Rook takes, king takes. Oh, uncle, you see? Yeah, I ain't got back the car yet. He didn't call me yet and say nothing. Hey. Wow. Yeah, it's how to be that. Yeah.
But we're understanding everything or they're explaining, especially with the additional way you say, because we're going with he kind of leave out some information in the communication with me. Because I studying how the bits of pieces reach. Yeah, Josh, I know the mic unmuted. I studying how the bits of pieces reach inside the engine. Yeah, that was strange to me, you know? Yeah. But I ain't even but I ain't call him and ask him every time. I just leave in the process to go through. And he call me and say my ride ready, I go for it. Hey. he go and try to figure out how to get me back with a little stress. Yeah. But the best. Alright. Yeah. That's how the thing goes. Yes. Yeah, but should I do it the right way from the start? So what about yeah. Right. You go treat stress man. You understand? Yeah, that's how to figure out no ride for a couple weeks. Well, July the 11th is my birthday, So, man, let's see what you see. Hey. Mm. Hey. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Huh. That is the position you put yourself in, yes? You understand? What trouble is this? Yeah.
Yeah, uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go see what you see.
Yeah. We here. Let's wait for me.
Yeah, no, see. Alright, I'll stream. Huh? Go ahead.
Then I'll see you then call me. I know you're in the back.
Yeah, once I get feedback, I'll go let you know how things go. Sam. But on the stream right now, so we go talk.
Oh,
Alright?
fine.
Yeah, but thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Later. Alright, so if I play here and he pushes, I think if I take, pawn takes, I don't really like how my knight is positioned. Now that position felt lost already. This position has to be lost. Yeah. Queen h2, knight h4. Yeah, I was studying if knight h4 or rook takes bishop. Rook takes bishop is terrible though. So knight h4, knight g1, queen g2, king e2, bishop f4. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? That makes a lot of sense. That's put enough pressure on the bishop where we threaten rook takes. Bishop h7, king h8, king d3. Bishop takes e3, rook takes e3, rook takes e3. And we'll pick up this probably. F takes e3, queen takes e2, king takes e2, king takes h7. Oh, okay. Okay. Y'all see the variation, Josh? Where we just play upper pawn? Wow. So this is how we're supposed to play the position. That's interesting. Huh. Alright. But alright, y'all. I gotta do some coaching right now. So I hope y'all enjoy the stream. I'm gonna head out for now, but we'll connect a little later, right? So hope y'all enjoyed. Yo, Josh, I'm looking to head out for now because I have some coaching to do. So gonna preserve some of my energy. Alright. I was streaming 2 hours, 14 minutes. But I'll be back a little later. Alright, thanks for liking the live, people. So y'all will catch me a little later on stream. See y'all again. Thanks for all the support. See you, Josh.